Archdiocese of LA, they organized a similar interfaith gathering, prayer for all the disunity in the city. That public showing of the faith, great thing to show our faith in public. Can I just remind everyone that we just celebrated the 2-year anniversary 2 days ago of the great Dodger Stadium rally? 5,000 people showed up. Wonderful. We pushed back against the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, really one of the first things that Catholics ever did. Now, when we approached the Archdiocese of Los Angeles, specifically, Archbishop, we asked him if he would go and be of, and not just, they condemned it, said it was bad, but do a public procession, a prayer event. We were told no. In fact, we were told very specifically the Archdiocese will remain neutral about this.
Yeah.
Okay. We will not distribute the flyers to any of our parishes, although the auxiliary, one of the auxiliaries under Archbishop, did release a statement which basically said, don't go to this rally, or like, it was not the best idea. Okay. So they weren't really neutral. Whatever. They chose not to get involved publicly. Okay.
So just to summarize what you said, the bishops in LA said, do not involve yourself in a protest against open Satanism and blasphemy.
They recommended prayer in churches. That's what they were recommending. I meant going
but
to
don't
mass.
March in the streets. Don't be active. Don't be visible.
It was literally explained to me. I went to church, local church, the morning of the rally. I remember hearing it from one of the pastors during his homily that said, there's a rally going on here, and he used the analogy of, you may be wondering whether you should go or not. And he brought up the parable of, or not the parable, the story of Martha and Mary. Yeah, I remember. Like, it's kind of funny. As one of the key organizers of that, I'm like, oh, yikes. If what the priest is saying is true, I guess I'm being Martha by going there. But guess what? We were actually Martha and Mary, because we did the Martha action and we did the Mary by praying there at the thing. So that's why it's in the
right.
But yeah, keep going, Michael.
But what I was saying is that, so in essence, the message here, and all of this from a PR standpoint is, as they say, the medium is the message. You're going to tell people, don't be visible, don't be involved in a protest against open blasphemy, open Satanism, and mockery of Our Lady and mockery of our nuns. Don't be involved in that personally. Don't be visible in fighting against it. But hey, we're going to march for this ambiguous problem of immigration, and we're going to march for injustice against people who are here illegally, and we're going to march visibly, and you can participate. We'd love to have you. What does that tell the faithful? It tells us that politics is more important than morality and the church. That's what the message is. And that's a serious, serious problem. And it shows exactly why the people of the faith do not want to listen to their bishops anymore.
Yep, that's it. I mean, so they're organizing rallies, they're releasing statements all over different bishops' conferences across the country.
One more thing. They'll sit there and they'll say, we don't want to politicize the Eucharist by denying Holy Communion to pro-abortion politicians because we don't want the politics to be involved in the church. But then on top of that, they go back and they start talking about immigration. And it all comes back to the bottom line. They're upset that they're no longer getting the funds from the federal government to fund their programs. I hate that that's the problem. And I hate actually putting a voice to it. It makes me upset. But I can't deny what my eyes are seeing. Mm-hmm. And my eyes see that they're speaking out and they're marching with relation to something that they're getting money for. And that's disgusting.